It goes. Hold on. Alright. Kind of fun up here this morning, bring you into the praise and worship. Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me to the King. Truth is I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out, hurt and abused. I can't fake what's left to do. Truth is I'm weak, no strength to fight, no tears to cry, even if I try. But still my soul refuses to die. One touch will change my life. So take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces, and it's my offering. Lay me at the throne. Leave me there alone to gaze upon your glory and sing to you this song. Let's get it. Let's get into it. Let us get into it. Because of who you are, I give you glory. Because of who you are, I give you praise. Because of who you are, I will lift my voice and say, Lord, I worship you. Because of who you are, Lord, I worship you. Because of who you are. Because of who you are. Because tired, I am weak, I'm worn. Through the storm, through the night, bring me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord. You know them gospel? Of course. Maybe you know them gospel? Of course. Let's see if you know gospel here. Let's see if you know gospel, girl. I'm feeling so blessed this morning. Did you know that? Did you know you're blessed? Did you know you're blessed? Make I know you're blessed here. Now behold the Lamb, the precious Lamb of God, born into sin, the precious Lamb of God. Now behold the Lamb, the precious Lamb of God, born into sin that I may live again. The precious Lamb of God. Holy, holy is the Lamb. Precious Lamb of God. Sing like her. Of God. Why you love me so, Lord, I shall never know. The precious Lamb of God. Holy is the precious Lamb of God. Sing, girl! Sing with life is not working with me. Is it back? It's back. On this road, I'm not going to stop. It's still pause. Yo, stop coming to me this shout out something. I'm gonna shout out to God, man, and go get some praise. What you talk about? You didn't need that no shout out. Like myself, yes, me a shout out to God. You just don't know when for bill, yo. I don't know time and place, everything, man. No bill. When I hear me, I'm still a broke up. You are hear me coming there, so. You know what I mean? Get on no.
Song don't even start it.
Come on, and you ready to put it? Where the terrible song? It's terrible song. I hate the hand, man. It's a 9. Alright, ready again. Ready again. You don't know this song. Who taught the sun where to stand in the morning? And who told the ocean you can only come this far? Anyway. And who showed the moon where to hide till evening? Whose words alone can catch a falling star? For I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. All creation testify this life within me cry. I know my Redeemer lives. Yeah, the very same God that spins the world in orbit runs to the weary, the wounded, the weak, and the same gentle hands that holds me when I'm broken. Sing it to them.
I'm your backup singer.
up. You wanna pull up bad tune too? What I mean? What you talk about? You can feel the words instead of just singing the words. Clouds come in the morning, trouble they don't last always. Remember there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift those hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand, no matter what may come in my life. So tell this world, my happiness. Tell me that. Nobody. Louis, somebody can control the happiness if you give them the power to do that. Controlling the happiness. Yeah? You control your own happiness. Keep it in your hands. And don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning. Troubles, they don't last always. Remember there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift those hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand, no matter what. My life is in your hands. Have to worry, and don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning. Troubles, they don't last always. Remember there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand, and no matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. Oh, with Jesus I can make it. With him I know I can stay, 'cause no matter my way, my life. That song is different. The Bible says, lest you be judged. No matter what situation you're in, no matter where you stand right now, no matter how messed up your life is, No matter what the circumstances that surround the position that you're in, no matter who is in your life, no matter what you are going through, it doesn't matter. There is no excuse. There is no possible reason for you not to feel as if you cannot give God praise. There's no possible position that you could be in that makes you feel more powerful than giving and exalting God's name. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. It no matter if you're born in a riches. It no matter if you're born poor. It doesn't matter what position, what your status in life is. You are never too big to be humbled. You are never too big to be humbled. You could be the richest person in this world. God have a way where He can humble you. So don't me no want nobody come talk about say, oh you sing this and oh you sing that, so oh you do this now. Why are you not doing it? That is the right question. You are come talk, and a lot of people are afraid to give God thanks for what them doing. All because you feel like somebody are gonna judge you wrongfully. But the person that is judging, why are you not doing it? Why don't you yo, I'm telling you something. No matter where in this life you're there, a lot of us tend to forget. We pray for things and then we tend to forget when we pray for it and who give it to us. And when we reach in a certain position that we pray to be in, and then when we are in that position, we forget who put us there. And then we don't remember them again. We only remember Him. Slow down. We only remember when we fall again. We forget God when He put we upon the pedestal where we ask Him for put we upon. And then when we're up there, so because you're so distracted by everything that's up in that position that you ask Him to put you, you're so distracted that you don't remember that you ask Him to put you there. And you don't remember that He can remove it. Remove that pedestal from under your foot. You have to be humble. You have to be humble. You see the height, that's why I can't height, Bridget. I just can't height because the more I'm there so right now. And I'm in the position I'm in, but I can be gone in a split second and not even realize, say, yo, all that you're worshipping, the worship no belongs to nobody but Him. You cannot exalt anybody but His name. You cannot feel like you're bigger than Him when Him put your wish part Him put you. You can't keep on forgetting Him. And I am in no position to speak on anybody's life. I am in no position to judge anyone, but to try to make myself in a better place in His eyes. You can't get up every day. We're humans. We'll forget things. We are going to forget a lot of things. We are going to forget to pray. That's normal. But don't forget God completely and act as if He's not the one that's putting you where you are. You sit down and you pray over your business. You sit down and you say, God, me I go work on that business here because this is what I'm working towards. And you sit down and you pray over your business. And God just start overpour His blessings for you. Him start overpour the blessings, right? Because you pray feet. And Him see Him hear your prayer and Him work towards what you're trying to accomplish. And you sit down and you pray over your business. And you pray, ask God, say, please help me to make this business flourish. Help me to be able to earn from my business. And Him hear your prayer. And Him answer your prayer. Your business start to flourish. You start to meet people. You start to expand your business. And in the midst of all of that, you don't remember that you asked in prayer for the position that you're in, but the position that your business is in. and you go through and you flourish and everything I work for you. Yes, and you get up and God just a bless you. Your blessing just a overpour so and you start to lose focus on how you got there. You start to praise everybody else that you think is supporting your business, not realizing the person who need all of the praise, who's supposed to get all the praise, who put the people them in your life so you can uplift your business, is being cast in a closet and lock the closet door upon him. You can't even see him no more. You're so in depth and you're so planted in the position where you're in, you forget who put you there. You forget who allowed the people to be there for you. You forget say him give you the options where you have right now for put you where you're there. You forget that. You forget that he's the one that allows you to be where you are. So you start to flourish in his blessings. His blessing that he has bestowed upon your life. You start to flourish in his blessings, not giving him his praise that he deserves. So because our God is a jealous God, our God sees him sit high and him look low and him see everything. And because you and him not have the connection then no more, the connection starts to fade and you start to realize that your business stop. So the blessings stop with the prayer. The prayer stop, the praises stop. So your blessings start to minimize in abundance. Abundantly you start to lose all that you're praying for. All that you prayed for start for drift. So you drift from God, so your blessing a drift from you. Because you're not realizing that even though you pray for something, it doesn't mean when you get it, your prayer should stop there. You prayed for it. Now you need to pray for God to bring you through it and help you and give you more knowledge on how to maximize your profit, maximize your blessing in abundance as how you want it. So because him stop, your blessing stop. And then you start to feel like God not close to you anymore. And you feel like his blessing is not there anymore. And you go back to him. You stop and you go back to him. And being the God that he is, him not gonna turn him back for you. Him not gonna turn him back for you. Being the God he is. So you go back to him genuinely because you know in yourself that you have faltered. You stop praying. You stop seek him. So you go to him genuinely asking him to forgive you for not remembering him and not being grateful. And him start for showing blessings through you again. And point you realize that where you were before, and you realize that you left him off your journey and you have to pick him up back. You pick him up back and I uno again. But then he multiply your blessings even more than the time before. And because our flesh there's something that's too much blessing, because God can bless you with a lot of things, and because you have so much, you forget what little you had and you start to be ungrateful, and you start to be boastful, and you start to forget where you were at a point in life. You start to forget where you were at a point in life. There's me believes that there's something called too much blessing, because a lot of us don't know how to be humbled when we are blessed in abundance. Enough of we don't know to humble ourselves. So as soon as we get the blessing, God have to just park with some time and make remember where we are come from. Enough time we get the blessing and God have me have to go slow you down just a little bit, so because it come like me I bless you too much. It come like me I give you too much blessing, and you forget about me, and you forget where you come from. You cannot handle all this blessing. You are not ready for all the blessing. Go through something in a life, you just understand, say adjust the stepping stone. He might prepare you for what him have fit you. But if you now walk in a different path and I walk different way, there's nowhere he can guide you the way he wants to guide you. And I'm speaking on myself. Same similar. I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I know for what me I said to you makes sense to you right now. You cannot feel like say with certain things, man. You're gonna neglect him, because trust me, that blessing will neglect you. And you're gonna feel it. Trust me, when you can't feel when he's not there anymore. You feel cool, you feel neglected, you feel like you're abandoned spiritually. You can't feel when God not did it no more. A lot of times God holds our blessings because he knows that we're not fit enough to handle all that he has for us. And your blessing, the overpouring blessing, can turn on and hurt you because you don't know how to manage it. And this blessing me I talk about, it can simply be depicted as money management. A lot of us, let me explain it in a better sense, because some people might not understand what I say. You can have money and you can have too much money. When it's all gone, what are you going to do? It's the same as your blessing. You can't have too much blessing and waste your blessing. Instead of you groom your blessing and make your blessing grow on you, so your blessing can multiply. You waste your blessings. We waste our blessings. A lot of times we're given situations to make us stronger, so we can learn to appreciate life, so we can learn to appreciate people around us. And our situations highlight a lot of things in front of us what we don't realize. And we Are we for take the time out for acknowledge the truth that God is placing before us? The way He highlight and reveal certain things to us. Sometimes we're so blinded by what's in front of us that we don't even see what's ahead. So don't tell me something. You have to understand. You have to learn to acknowledge a message and decipher the message. And every time Him a go come to us straight. Him not go come to you straight and say, okay, don't turn right there, so. Do not turn right there. Him will show you a couple different signs. Alright, see you drive down the road, he make your gas all done right there, so. Before you have to reach at the turn down there, so. You put gas in it when you reach two little more minutes down the road before you can make your right turn. Your tire bus. There are so many things, there are so many signs that He gives us, but it's just we have to just acknowledge the signs and decipher the signs. Enough of we feel like we're blessed and did it. But I only just have to understand your blessing is there. He's just molding you and He's just preparing you for the actual abundance of blessings we have put on for you. So don't complain about today and what you don't have today. Stop complaining and give thanks for the position that you're in now. Give thanks for being patient with you. I know you will be patient with God. And God will be patient with you. Because God never late. He's never late. He is always on time. You're not being patient with God when you ask for something you're not getting at the time frame that you want it. He's being patient with you. He's molding you and He's getting you ready for the blessing. But you have to do what is needed so you can attract your blessing. You have to do what is necessary so you can attract your blessing. The more you do outside of what God has planned for you is the more that you repel that blessing from your life. The more you do what is not necessary to bring Him closer to you, is the more you block Him out of your life. Enough time we feel like we life hard. But just know somebody out there experience worse than you have ever in your entire life. Feel like you trouble them big. Sometimes you feel like your burden heavy and you can't bring it no more. When there are people in this life and this lifetime that are bringing a burden twice as much as yours. That brings you closer to your purpose have their own trials that are attached to it. Them have them own challenges. Nothing good in life come easy. If it's too easy, can't good. If something in life comes to you too easy, they would talk.
I needed that too.
Life pause. Talk too much. Me inspire too much. You don't want to inspire. Well, on. The devil is a liar this body. He don't want me inspire. But I hope that my words this morning did not pass over your heads. And I hope my words didn't pass over your head. And that I don't know where that come from, you know? Where that come from? Where that come? Eh?
That?
The whole message?
We needed that. And I'm sure the people that think need it.
I'm not done yet. Devil can't win this morning. I'm not done yet.
Can't.
I just a start.
Can't.
I just a start to say. Cause no found no rather sit down and hear the bugo yaga. And that you don't like, don't. You don't like your bugo yaga? You don't take blessing on the soul this morning, man. If you don't want to hear it, there's a X button right on the top right corner of your life. Go ahead and click that. Time and place for everything.
The most shake body.
Hold on. You don't have to worry. Don't you be afraid. Joy comes in the morning. Trouble, they don't last always. Remember, there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And if your heart is broken, just lift your hands and say, oh, I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand no matter what may come my way. My life is in your hands. Listen to me. of times we feel like we need people to push we. Or we feel like we can't do certain things on our own. But just know, most of those times, all you need a little self-confidence, self-reflection, time for self. Most of the time, all we need are just to tell ourselves, say we can do it. Most of the time, you really and truly don't need. The strength that you really need is within you. And you just need to spark that strength there. You just need to take some time to find the strength within yourself, so you can move forward. A lot of the times we think that we need people to bring us to that place where we need to be, when really and truly the person that you need is you. The person that you need is you. And a lot of time God tries to show you that, Him tries to tell you that, and sometimes we just don't listen. He will put people in our path, yes. He will place things in our lives, but at the end of the day, everything that He's placing surrounds you. And Him want you to know, say, the strength what you have within yourself can move. Ask yourself the question, who am I? Right now, I know if you really sit down and you ask yourself that question there, you will be surprised to realize that you can't even answer your own self. Because if I should sit and ask myself that question, who am I? Your brain probably go blank. Who am I? Who are you? But yet, a lot of us feel the need that we should get up and judge another person, not even knowing who we are in ourselves. Who am I? I am nothing without God. Nothing. Dust. Source of dirt. So until a person in this lifetime can point out where he has never sinned, no one can judge me. No one can judge you. You are accountable for your life. You are accountable for the way you live. You are accountable for every action. You are accountable for every reaction that you give. And you go through life right now. Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't believe in spirituality. But in this world there is good and evil. And trust me when I tell you, evil out there in abundance. Nobody feel like say there's only a physical warfare going on. There's a spiritual warfare as well. You have to know which side you fight for. Me have to know which side me a fight for. Troubles, they don't last always. Remember, there's a friend in Jesus who will wipe your tears away. And I know that I can make it. I know that I can stand. No matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. With Jesus, I can make it. With him, I know I can stand. No matter what may come my way, my life is in your hands. Remember, you cannot give your happiness, place your happiness in the hands of somebody else. You cannot place your happiness in the hands of somebody else. When you do that, you are no longer in control, is liable for your happiness. Why would you want to do something like that to yourself? You cannot complain if you're not feeling happy. If you put your happiness in somebody else's hand, you are no longer. If you not have custody of your happiness, you can't complain. And before we think we can fix anybody, some of we in this life we feel like fixer. Some of we in this life we feel like everybody what we see we offer to the good in our people. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you know what? That gives you quality. That gives you personality. That's a characteristic which is something that you should appreciate and love with yourself. To always see the good in somebody else. That gives you power over a lot of things. To see the good in somebody. But enough will feel like say we can't fix everybody and we can't fix everything that comes our way. As you see somebody so, and you see them and go through certain things, you want to help. You want to be the one to fix, because you feel like nobody else is putting that effort into that person. So you feel like say you see the wrong and you want to make it right and you want to fix it. Sorry to say it's unfortunate, but you can't fix everything. You cannot fix everybody. And you certainly cannot fix someone who does not want to be fixed. Stop! No, stop! You certainly cannot fix somebody who does not want to be fixed. Remember to full up on a cup here. So when you keep pouring out of your cup, remember to fill your cup. When you pour out of your cup, remember to refill your cup. You can't keep pouring into everybody's cup. you're going to end up with yours empty. Your cup will be empty when you're done pour out it. You have to remember. So you have to fix yourself. You have to remember about yourself. A lot of times we put so many on our plate. We put so much things off our plate that we forget ourselves. A regular we share out food and share out ourselves. And you sit down and you hold it. You sit down and you bear the hunger. Nobody now look at you and ask if you're hungry. Nobody's gonna look at you and ask you if you're hungry, but you're out there feeding everybody else. You feed everybody your spirit. You just have broke up your spirit into pieces because your spirit can fill somebody else. So you keep breaking your spirit to fill another person, but nobody's looking out for you. So the more you broke your spirit, and the more you pour out of your cup, you keep forgetting that you need to refill it. So as much as though you always want to help, and as much as though you want to be that person, you have to remember yourself. You can't forget yourself. You have to rebuild mentally. And there's sometimes when it goes both ways. You can't always feel like you can do things on your own. You cannot always feel like you can do things on your own. See God and allow Him to work through your life. Anything you ask for, Him will give you if He sees fit. A lot of times we think that we can manage and go back to the same thing. Enough time we think we can manage but He always knows best. He is always on time to work in our favor. Not because something is working in your favor doesn't mean something not gonna work at all. Believing in yourself. Believing in yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. No matter how hard the battle seems, don't give up on yourself. Hope you have a blessed day.